Hello everyone, Mr. Horgan with you once again for another retro edition of the Price is Right Pricing Game Recap. Now my next retro pricing game recap was supposed to be the one requested by NEP21 that took place back on October 29th, 1985, but unfortunately I was unable to find that episode up on YouTube. So I apologize to NEP21. And I ask that if there is another episode I can do for an upcoming retro pricing recap, I gratefully appreciate it. I apologize once again. So I'm going to go over now to the next retro pricing game recap that was sent to me by request, and that was from Money7373. Here's the episode that aired back on January 21st, 2002. The pricing games played on that day were the following: Switch, 3 strikes, Bullseye, double prices, punch a bunch, and any number. The first contestant was Philip. He played Switch for a trip to New Orleans, modeled by Nice Nikki, and a trip to Nashville, modeled by Hot Heather. Both trips included a 5-night luxury stay, courtesy of Southwest Airlines Vacations. Now, Philip chose to switch the prices of the two trips. So the trip to New Orleans that had a price of $1,688 was brought over to the trip to Nashville by Nikki, and Heather brought over the price of $2,238 over to the trip to New Orleans. And when it was time to reveal if Philip was a winner, it turned out that he won both trips! Bob asked if Philip has ever been to New Orleans or to Nashville. Philip said he hasn't, but on that day, he achieved on winning those two trips for a grand total of $3,926. Melissa played 3 strikes for a 2002 Lincoln Cartier Towncar modeled by Nikki and Heather. The numbers and the price of the Cartier Towncar from Lincoln included a 3, a 4, a 5, an 8, and a 9. And only 1 strike was placed into the bag. I like that better than 3 separate strikes. Melissa's first draw, she got the number 5. She believed it was the second number, and she was right. The second draw, she got the 3. She believed that it was the third number. Was it the third number? No, it wasn't. That went back in the bag. Third draw, she got number 8. She believed it was the 4th number, and she was correct. It was the 8. 8 was the 4th number. Now on to the 4th draw. She got the 4. She believed it was the first number, and she couldn't have been more right. This was a $45,000 Towncar she was playing for. Very nice. 5th draw, she got the 3. Well, she knew it wasn't in the 3rd spot, so she tried the last number, and that was right. So now, it was on to her 6th draw. She was in very good shape. There was only 1 strike and 1 number left. She didn't draw any strikes at this point. Now, Bob asked Roger Dockwood, how long has it been since someone won 3 strikes without pulling a strike? Roger claimed 30 years. So, let's see what happened here. When Melissa went for draw number 6, she grabbed inside the bag, and she got the number 9! She won the Lincoln Cartier Towncar worth $45,983! Love it! Wesley played Bullseye for a 9-piece Ashley Furniture Manappally Collection dining room group and Noritake Artwork Platinum Ivory Formal China dinnerware. That was modeled by Heather, valued at $4,275. The 5 grocery items that were in play included Little Debbie Crispy Bars, Francesco Rinaldi Tomato and Basil Pasta Sauce, Hidden Valley Ranch dressing, Vicks Vapor Rub, and Heinz Tomato Ketchup. Wesley chose to buy 4 Hidden Valley Ranch dressings. One bottle of the Hidden Valley Ranch dressing went for $2.99. He had to hit the $10 to $12 bullseye, and 4 of them totaled $11.96. And in the words of Ray Combs, Bullseye! Third winner of the show, from this show. Let's see if the winning streak continued here. Caprice played double prices for a Corsican queen-size brass bed and Ashley Company's Bedding Collection queen mattress, modeled by Cool Claudia in a very nice evening gown in white. Caprice chose the low price of $2,851 over the high price of $3,674. And when the high price was taken away and Bob revealed the actual retail price, did Caprice become the 4th winner of the show? No, she didn't. $3,674 was the price of the brass bed. Oh well. The hot streak was fun while it lasted. But let's see if we bounced back. Jeanette played Punch-a-Bunch for a chance to win up to $10,000. Claudia held the $10,000 Bob Barker novelty bill. Very small compared to what it's like now with Drew Carey and the big $25,000 novelty bill. Heather modeled the 4 small prizes. The first in which was a 2-speed food processor priced at $33. Jeanette believed that the price was higher. Heather revealed it to be $40. It was higher. Next we had a Homedics acoustic relaxation machine priced at $14. Jeanette believed the price was higher. Heather revealed it to be $18. It was higher. Next we had an extra wide and extra deep slot toaster with automatic centering system and warming rack priced at $70. Jeanette believed the price was lower. Heather revealed the price to be $55. It was lower. And finally, we had a water filtration pitcher priced at $28. Jeanette believed the actual retail price was lower, and Heather revealed the price to be $19. It was lower. She won all 4 punches and the prize. So, Jeanette's first punch, she got $1,000. Bob claimed that she did quite well on that punch. It almost seemed like Jeanette was going to keep the $1,000, but she actually decided to throw it away. So in her second punch, she got $500, half of $1,000. But she threw that away as well. The third punch contained $100. She threw that away too. Now she was down to her 4th and final punch. Let's see what it contained. Well, the 4th and final punch contained, well, it had a 5 and a 0. It also had another 0 and another 0! $5,000! So, she won $5,000 in cash, plus the prizes that totaled up to $131, as I do my math correctly. So she won $5,131 in cash and prizes, and that's a consolation win. Finally, Tammy played any number for a chance to win either a 2002 Jeep Wrangler SE modeled by Nikki and Claudia, a Bullevin's Anniversary Collection Arista Clock modeled by Heather, or Money in the Piggy Bank. First number in the Jeep was 1. Tammy first chose 7, and that was the first number in the clock. Next she chose 8. That was the second number in the Jeep. Then she chose 2, and that was the second number in the piggy bank. Next she chose 9, and that was the first number in the piggy bank. Next she chose 6, and that was the 5th number in the Jeep. Next she chose 4, and that was the 4th number in the Jeep. Next she chose 5. 5 went to the 2nd number in the clock. So it all came down to 1 spot remaining for all 3 prizes. Tammy chose 3. Was it the 3rd number in the Jeep? Was it the 3rd number in the clock? Or was it the 3rd number in the piggy bank? Find out right now. The 3 went to the 3rd number in the price of the Jeep! She won it! $18,346, the actual retail price. The clock was $750, and the piggy bank contained $9.21. Wow, really great show. Back on January 21st, 2002, 5 big wins. Switch, 3 strikes, Bullseye. Actually, 4 big wins. Switch, 3 strikes, Bullseye, and any number. And Punch a Bunch featured $5,000 in cash won, plus $131 in prizes won. So, I am naming Jeanette the Contestant Recognition Contestant, and the MVPs of The Price is Right are Philip, Melissa, even though she didn't get the wheel all the way around after winning that Lincoln Cartier Towncar in 3 strikes, but she did really well without getting a strike. Melissa, Wesley, and Tammy. And Wesley also won his showcase. The theme of the showcase involved Nikki and how she tried not to get lost. Okay, the showcase that Wesley won included Bodine sourdough French bread for a year, yummy yummy, a compact personal computer with Athlon processor, 15-inch monitor, DVD, CD-ROM drive, color printer plus zip drive, and a 2002 Ford Explorer Sport Pack 4x2 truck that looks like an SUV. Now, Wesley bid $25,000 on his showcase. The actual retail price was $26,258, a difference of $1,258. He won a grand total of $31,921 on The Price is Right over 10 years ago. And that's for you, Money 7373. This retro edition of The Price is Right Price Game Recap is sponsored by Johnson's Baby Powder. Clinically mildness proven for silky soft skin. Upcoming retro price game recaps. Both have been these 2 coming up were requested by Ben Mason Television. One will be from May 18th, 1977 and May 29th, 1974. And Ben Mason Television sent me a message asking if he could be a guest on Skype for those 2 retro price game recaps, and I will definitely invite him on for those. So until next time, this is Mr. Horgan reminding you to help control the pet population. Have your pets spayed or neutered. See you next time, everyone.